we're just gonna wait for GPS satellites and we're gonna take off. We're gunning for the full 4 kilometers, or the 2.4 miles that this DJI Mini SE can achieve. 7 more satellites. 13, we're about ready to take off. Interesting, I don't think we're near an airport.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Here we go.
Take off.
Also, since we're near sunset, we're just going to get out and start rocking real quick, get this distance going. I do have my strobe on there, and we're going to gain some altitude. And we're just going to start pushing about this direction. Let me hit record here. Adjust some camera settings. Alright. Be honest with you, I'm going to get pretty high in altitude here. So what I'm shooting for is the full, like I said before, 4 kilometers, or 2.4 miles as well for us Americans. And I'm real worried about having enough battery coming back. So I'm going to be checking out places to land, coming back. And I think really dropping it anywhere on the side of this dirt road is going to work. I'm also going to be checking out for power lines. Let me see how we're doing here. This is where we are facing. All right. It's like we're fighting a little bit of wind. I'm just pushing forward. You can see the drone wings in the bottom left-hand corner. Man, I have some nerves. We're going to have all kinds of changing light situations with the sun going down. We were probably about 10 minutes away from official sunset, and then which is why I also wanted to test out my new strobe. I believe it's the Firehouse Arc V, FAA approved, a greater distance than the 3 statute miles. It actually does provide, I think, 4 statute miles. That sucker is bright, 1,000 lumens. You can see it twinkling for sure. Alright, so we're in feet, and so what we want to hit here is 13,124 feet. If we hit that, that's when we can turn around. Apologize for the lack of scenery, maybe. This is purely just a distance test. I do have parabolic range extenders as usual, and the 5.8 gigahertz yagis. I'm actually going to gain a little bit more in height. Any extra height we get right now is just going to help us in the end. Adjust our camera. This little, I don't know what to call it, ravine, little cliff area that we're seeing that's kind of in the middle of the screen. love to fly next to it. Fly down just right at level with it and kind of hug it, but there's no good vantage point. All right, we're hitting 7,000 feet, a little more than halfway there. 81% battery. Tell that sun is just going down. Coming up to 8,000 feet. Bottom left-hand corner, you can see that the drone is not horizontal based on those two little lines, so it is fighting some wind up at that 315 foot altitude. A little bit of wind where I'm at right now. I'm going to move the camera to see if there's nothing, man. Still good crystal clear signal. 9,000 feet approaching. Some coyotes off in the distance. Alright guys, this is pretty dang promising. Approaching 10,000 feet. About 13,000 feet left. 73% battery. I think we're going to pull this off. I was really worried about trying to figure out where I was going to ditch this drone. Again, man, these parabolic range extenders as well as the 5.8 gigahertz yagis. Because I'm an American, I got the FCC version, the Mini SE. Just the range on this, guys. I know this. They say the stock range is 4 kilometers. In town, you don't even get close to that. I mean, I live in a somewhat rural area, not even close. I'll get about 3/4 of a mile. I don't know what that is in kilometers, but you know, I should get about 2.4 miles max range stock. But I think I can really only get those with the yagis and the parabolics. I feel like the video feed's getting a little jitterish. We're looking about.
Battery level is low. The aircraft will go to the home point in 10 seconds.
I canceled that. We're going to keep pushing. 12,000 feet. Let's see if we can't get to 13,124 is what we're looking for. We are so close. 12.7 is approaching. 12.9. Losing some video feed. Canceling that return. Gonna move to GPS navigation. 13. We have surpassed, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna turn this sucker around pretty quickly. And we're gonna bring it home. All right into the sunset. Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're only going to get it a little bit on the right side, but I think we can get a little bit more. Let's get straight away on it. So it looks like the video feed's broken up. I'm really flying by the GPS map in the corner. I was adjusting the yaw, I don't know, the rotation. rotation, I don't know what to call it, to make sure that I was following the direct line back. But it looks like we got signal at 59%. I believe we're going to be able to hit that road, which is the old Black Canyon Highway dirt road. Once we get to about 20%, I'm going to start planning for the spot to land. I'll let it get to 10%, but I'll be prepared. But you never know. We might make this. Let's adjust this camera a little bit. Beautiful sunset in the Prescott area. You can see we're still doing about high, 17.5, 17.9 miles per hour, which is about the going rate for this normal mode. Still fighting some wind. You can see the drone is tilted. But I think we're going to make this 53%, 52%. So we got about 7 minutes until a forced landing. Zoom out a little bit just to see where this road is at. We might start ducking towards that road a little bit sooner, because we did sway away from it quite a bit. All right, 47%. At least for the moment, let's let our worries go away and just enjoy the view. I can see that road approaching, obviously, in the left side there. I think we're going to be just okay. I'm pretty far up there, still more than a mile and a half away. 44%, it's a little dodgy. I'm going to have to probably ditch this guy on the side of the road. But again, we'll see. 6.5 minutes until a forced landing. We're fighting a little bit of wind at this point. I'm surprised I'm getting a warning for an aircraft. I double checked all of these, the Before You Fly app, as well as another one. None of this was in a restricted zone. Obviously I'm below 400 feet. You can see a sparkle of my strobe out there, which is fantastic. %. Let's check this map again real quick. Why is it having me come back this way? So I'm crossing the road. So looking at the road in front of me, there's a lot of high vegetation and then a barbed wire fence on both sides. I guess on the left side there's less vegetation. Okay. Straight ahead you can kind of see a green patch, and that's where the neighborhood that I'm standing in starts. I'm right at that edge. Obviously just under about 3/4 of a mile. 33% power. Adjust those camera settings again. I believe at the 20% mark, the battery or the drone, 4.5 minutes. The drone's going to start yelling at me. And so it's going to be annoying. I'm going to start planning and come to the right side of this road, just ever so slightly. As we get closer into the neighborhood, it's just easier to land on the right side. There's less high grass. 25%. Oh man, we're like right here. We can do this. 3 minutes. Even at forced landing, I believe we have time to control. Obviously, that's the red zone. 24% battery. Oh yeah, we got this. You can see my truck. Man, the drone is right there. We got this. Man, that's a full 4 kilometers. That is amazing. Let's start bringing the drone down. %, not yelling at me yet. There it is. And we got this, guys. It is beeping, but I will remove the beeps and she is. Land her in the gravel here. How about right there?
Landing. Landing.
Great flight, guys.